Let's learn how to work with indices. So whenever you have a number which is multiplied many times, you can write this as a indices. Okay, indices or power. So this number is called the base and this is called the power. Same is with algebraic equation. So if you have three numbers like this, a you can write it as a cubed. Okay, now there are some laws of indices which you'll have to learn. All the laws are there in the formula book, so there's no need to memorize it as such, but we need to learn how to use those indices in our problems so that we can get the answer to that. So let me explain some of the rules of indices here. So suppose if you have a number called an expression called a to the power of 3 times a to the power of 2. Okay, so when you have a multiplication here in between and the base is the same, the answer will be a to the power of 5. Okay, this is mentioned in the index book, in the formula book, as a to the power of q times a to the power of p times a to the power of q is equal to a to the power of p plus q. Okay, and similarly, if you have a to the power of 3 times a to the power of 2, you subtract this. So a to the power of 3 minus 2, which is equal to a to the power of 1. If you have something called a to the power of 3, the whole power of 2, what you need to do is you need to multiply these two together, and that will be a to the power of 6. So you should not make a mistake here, because sometimes what they do is they add. Sometimes some kids, what they do is they add it together. So don't do that. Then a to the power of 0 is equal to 1 always. And then the other set is a to the power of minus 4 can be written as 1 by a to the power of 4. So this is given in the formula book like a to the power of minus p is equal to 1 by a to the power of p. So whenever there is a negative number, you put it as 1 over. Okay, and then a to the power of a half can be written as square root of a. Okay, similar to the a to the power of 1 over 3 can be written as cube root of a. So if you generalize it, a to the power of p can be written as pth root of a, or like pth root, like whatever comes here, it will go here. Okay, that's the idea. And another one, this is a little tricky, which you will have to learn. A to the power of p over q can be written as qth root of a to the power of p. Okay, so let's understand this. Whenever you have something like this p should come here and the q will come here. That's the way you have to remember. Okay, now the q will come here. Okay, so for example, a to the power of 3 over 4 should be written as 4 should be written near a, so which is like 4, and then the 3 will come here. Okay, or a to the power of 5 by 7, a 7 should be written here, 5 will be coming here. Okay, so this you have to remember. And then there are another two rules like a to the power ab to the power of p is equal to a to the power of p b to the power of p. Okay, then a over b to the power of p is equal to a to the power of p by b to the power of p. Okay, this is how, these are some of the laws of indices. So we will work the questions based on this. So as I said, you need not memorize these answers, but understand how this will work so that you can apply that on your question, and then you will get values. Now one thing what you have to remember here is indices is a very, very basic basic topic, and the understanding of this is very important, because many other sections of this living cert mathematics you will have to apply this information. So this becomes pretty important. So let us work on some questions here. I'm not going to work on any basic questions, so I will go with a little difficult ones. X to the power of 3 to the power of 2 divided by x cube. So this is x to the power of 3 times 2, which is x to the power of 6 over x to the power of 3, which is equal to x to the power of 3. Okay, then another one, 3 to the power of minus 2 can be written as 1 by 3 to the power of 2, which is equal to 1 by 9. Then another question, 2 to the power of minus 2 divided by 3 to the power of minus 2. So 2 to the power of minus 2 can be written as 1 over 2 to the power of 2 divided by 1 over 3 to the power of 2, which is equal to 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 9. And how will you write this? 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 9 which is equal to 1 over 36. Sorry, no, it's wrong. 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 9 is equal to 1 over 4 times 9 over 1, which is equal to 9 over 4. I'm sorry about that. That was a very silly mistake. Now another question. 8 to the power of 2 over 3 need to be written as 3 should come here. So 3, 8, cube root of 8 square. So cube root of 8 is 2 square, which is equal to 4. Okay, another question. 81 to the power of 3 over 4. So what should happen? 4 should come here, 81 and to the power of 3. So fourth root of 81. Fourth root of 81 will be 3. 3 to the power of 3. How do you find fourth root of 81? You can put it into the calculator, or you can see 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is 81. So that is how we find out. So 3 cube, which is equal to 27. Okay. Now another question. 2 over 3 to the power of minus 2. So whenever there is a minus sign, a to the power of minus p is equal to 1 over a to the power of p. So 2 over 3 to the power of minus 2. First I remove the negative sign. So what I do is like 1 over 2 over 3 to the power of 2. Then I write this as 1 over 4 over 9. And 1 over 4 over 9 is nothing but 9 over 4. Okay. Again another question. 9 over 25 to the power of minus 3 over 2. Okay. So first we need to remove the negative sign. So I will write it as 1 over 9 over 25 to the power of 3 over 2. That can be written as 1 over. I need to simplify this as a to the power of p over q formula. So I write this as 9 square root of 9 to the power of 3 over square root of 25 to the power of 3. Then 1 over 3, square root of 9 is 3. So 3 cube over 5 cube, which is equal to 1 over 9 over 125, which is equal to 125 over 9. No, sorry, 3 cube is not 9. 3 cube is 27. Okay, so 25 over 27. Now we have to simplify small indices. 4 square times 16 to the power of 1 over 2 divided by 64 to the power of 2 over 3 times 4 cube. Okay, so when you see this question, you need to understand that the base is 4. Because 16 and 64 are powers of 4. So what you will do is like you write everything in terms of 4. So 16 to the power of 1 over 2 can be written as square root of 16. Okay, divided by 64 to the power of 2 over 3 can be written as 64 cube root of 64 square times 4 to the power of 3. So 4 square times 4, square root of 16 is 4. And then cube root of 64 is 4, then again it is 4 square times 4 to the power of 3. Now it is simple simplification. So I'll simplify the numerator, which is nothing but 4 to the power of 3 divided by 4 to the power of 7, which is equal to 4 to the power of 3 minus 7, which is equal to 4 to the power of minus 4. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm making mistakes today. So it is not 4 to the power of 7, it is 4 to the power of 5. So here it will be 3 minus 5, which is equal to minus 2, 4 to the power of minus 2. Now you will get different questions like, I don't think you will get direct questions like this, but in case if you get a direct question anytime, you should be able to simplify this. So a question can come like this: xy square to the power of 3 times x square y to the power of minus 2 over xy. Okay, now this can be simplified at, first you simplify this value. So that is x cube y to the power of 2 times 3, which is 6, times, then you simplify this one. So that will be x to the power of minus 4 times y to the power of minus 2 divided by xy. Now the simplification is, first you simplify all the x's on the numerator. So that is like x to the power of minus 1, and then you simplify the y. So y to the power of 4 divided by xy, and then you simplify the x over here, and that will be y to the power of 4 minus 1. I am simplifying y to the power of 4 minus 1, and then divided by x to the power of 1 plus 1, so which is equal to y to the power of 3 divided by x to the power of 2.